Welcome to Afro-Tribal. The sexuality of the Maasai tribe. The place inhabited by the Maasai is located between the borderland of Kenya and Tanzania in the East Africa. The number of the Maasai people is estimated 350,000, and they are Nilotic-speaking pastoralists. This small ethnic group has a unique language which they speak as Maa. The Samburu and Shamus in Kenya, Arusha and Paraku in Tanzania are the few ethnic groups that speak this language most. They were the dominating tribe in the early 20th century. They are very calm and courageous, so skillful in killing lions single-handedly. They are built up with numerous cultural values that they seem not to be charged. They are the tribe that engage themselves in livestock herding and agriculture. The Maasai respect order tries to maintain hierarchical power relations between men of various ages. The cultural and social context of sexuality is based on research and observations. A situation where boys' circumcision is performed at the age of 16 to 18. This gives room to the male transformation to adulthood and paves the way for the male child to be part of the warrior in the land. At this point, when the circumcision is carried out, the male is not expected to express the pain for him not to be dishonored. After the circumcision, they can live separately at the interval of 7 to 9 years. They are under the authority of the elderly ones. Young men are not allowed to marry or get themselves involved in sexual activity with married women. Strong bond has been developed through rituals. The girls, on the other hand, are also liable to perform female genital mutilation. It was later agitated upon to be abolished by some group of women because of its positive effects on them. A situation whereby they were unable to enjoy their sexual life, little arousement found during lovemaking, pain underwent during child delivery, and a host of others. Though, during lovemaking by the male, they know the part of their body to be touched that will arouse them to the fullest. The cultural meaning of sexuality emphasized physical strength, nutritious food, and good healthy living. There is a situation where the warriors and the prepubescent girls get themselves involved in premarital sexual activity between the age of 10 and 12. At secret place or special home where they cannot be possibly seen. The aim for this act is not mainly for pleasure only but for experience. The emphasis was on the number of partners they could sleep with and the number of ejaculation. The mother directs how penetration should be made gradually, and girls should be taken not to harm the girls. The girls also select their sexual partners and announce them publicly, especially during the milk drinking ceremony. The girls without partners are forced into penetration amid laughter. No form of shame or oita of guilt in them. They can be shameful only if their brothers are around. There was gender openness but no depreciation. In this case, virginity is not seen as important or considered as embarrassment and signifies someone without interest in the opposite sex. The earlier stage of sexual debut was seen as necessary for the girls, which granted them good health and breast development. At age 13 to 15, girls were considered to carry out these sexual practices. After circumcision, they are allowed to marry and limited or restricted to teen sexual behavior. In conclusion, the sexuality of the Maasai tribe seems so boring. Many acts or practices that cannot be welcomed in other cultures. Some of these sexuality give rise to the revolt of the women to stand against the patriarchal system and the involvement of illicit sexual relations. Uncircumcision was interpreted infertility and the possible deformity of children. Human source of life is seen to be the womb. Thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more.